Hello there, everybody. Yeah, it's been a while. Hello, so yeah, it has been a long time. Remember last week and I made that silly video and I mentioned that I would be talking about later about the movie Tron and everything I got for my birthday and for Christmas and how that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I would like to blame the holidays, because it's just the easiest refrain you can do. It's like, oh, hey, it's the holidays. I'm not expected to do anything. I'm too much family stuff, too many busy things. I can't be bothered to take care of anything. And, well, I really didn't have any of that, but that's the excuse I'm sticking to. But really, it actually has more to do with the fact that I've been closing a lot lately. Like, 2 a.m. closing a lot, and it's a lot on the body because it's just I've been so used to being up and getting home and being up for a couple hours before I go to bed, and suddenly now my body's used to going to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning. I need to get out of this habit. I'll be glad when it's the off season and we close at like 9. I'll get paid a little bit less, but I'll at least be able to go home and get to bed at a decent hour during the day. But enough about that. I'm here to talk about one thing. Tonight it is New Year's Eve. Ah, yes, the end of a year where we have all kinds of revel making, of drinking alcohol till we're so sick we can't remember the beginning of the year. Not something I do. But I am going to talk about a few New Year's Eve traditions. One is resolution making. Now, I have a few resolutions for this year. Mostly because I look at myself and I see there's things I need to change. So, without further ado, Daniel Newman's resolutions for 2011. One of the biggest things I see about myself that I need to change is the way I handle some of my problems or some of my, emotional issues and things of that nature. Things that bother me. I tend to get really frustrated really easily about certain things. When things aren't going particularly the way I want to, I tend to get a little agitated, and a couple of my friends have pointed this out rather frankly and said, you need to fix this because it's annoying me. So I resolved by this time next year to have fixed that problem and to handle my problems in a more suitable fashion. My second resolution this year is to actually be healthier. Now, right now, since I'm living on my part-time paycheck, I don't get to buy a lot of healthy food items. I usually have to buy something I can get the most bang for my buck and still, eat. And so by this time next year, I hope to have full-time and I can purchase, better groceries and actually prepare decent meals for myself. So I resolved to eat healthier and to kind of cut back on my addiction to certain things of a sugar-related nature. My third resolution for this year is actually to finish the projects that I start. Now, if you've been following any of the stuff I put on the internet, I tend to drop some of my internet-related projects a couple months in when I find that I don't have time or I've lost the motivation to continue working on said projects. I resolved by the end of this time next year to actually have fixed that problem. As you've seen with this vlog, it was updating 5 days a week, and then it slowly dropped to 4, 3, and then this past 2 weeks has only been 1 a week. My fourth resolution this year is to get better at video blogging. Now, if you watch some of the videos, you notice that they tend to run at least 5 or 6 minutes long. A couple of them are short, but they're not. I want to cut down on that time substantially, and that's a hard thing for me to do because I like to ramble. In fact, I have done this particular take about 5 or 6 times, and each one it's like, okay, this is way too long. So I resolved to get better at that. I resolved to cut out some of the unnecessary hand gestures, cut out some of the unnecessary words where I keep repeating myself, and I also want to cut out the time where I want to be more focused at the camera lens and not so much down at the computer screen looking at myself being recorded, as vain as I am. Those are my resolutions for the year 2011. 2010 was great. I had a lot of fun. I went out and did a lot of awesome things this year, and I'm hoping to build on that. So I'll see you guys next year, and be safe, don't drink and drive, and all that wonderful, good advice.